We're here today with three-time Olympian and School Sport Victoria Ambassador Belinda Hocking. Thanks for coming here today.
Thank you for having me.
Today's session, or today's video, is aimed at parents, solely at parents, and how parents should react with their kids, work with their kids when they're growing up in a sporting environment, going through the primary and early secondary school years. Belinda, what's your advice to parents?
I think it's a really important message to get across. My mum was a very intense sporting parent, and looking back now, I know that she wanted the best for me, but there was a lot of pressure put on me as a kid to get the best results, and one of the reasons being was because she had to travel 45 minutes 9 times a week for 5 years to get me to training.
Wow.
Yeah, so when I was at the pool, there was no mucking around. I had to do the training, and I still to this day remember Mum pulling me out of the pool and taking me home because I was playing and mucking around with my friends. And the message I like to get across to parents is that you really need to encourage your kids to have fun, because sport is about having fun. And that message about winning and failing will come across to your kids if you put pressure on them and make them feel that if they don't win, they haven't succeeded at their sport. Because no kid gets up on the block or the starting platform or anything and thinks, I want to do really bad today. They get up wanting to do their best. So for the parents out there that need some help or are struggling, you need to learn to take a step back, encourage kids to do things outside of sport as well, so they're not just solely focusing on sport, but to have fun. You have coaches and employee coaches for a reason, and that reason is because you're trusting in them to get the best out for their coaches. If kids wanted a coach to be you, then you would be that person coaching them. But kids, any athlete at any level in the world needs one coach, and you have to let that coach be their coach. Don't try and do that job for them at home as well. And when they're at home, it's really important to talk about all different things, not just about sport. Talk about things that have to do with how their school went, how their friends are going. So it's not just so much pressure about sport. So don't think you're doing a bad job, or I know that everyone tries their best, but it's really important to encourage kids to just enjoy sport and not put the pressure on them.
Belinda, great messages for parents. Parents, you've got the wisdom of a three-time Olympian here. Take that advice on board. Have some fun with your kids. Thanks for coming along today, Belinda.
No worries. Love you, Mum.